want to go to the movies anymore.
Okay. You don't like the movies either?
I look for something different. So movies just wouldn't be one.
What are
And
you looking for?
I like how you look and everything, but I would like to encourage you to look past appearances too, because things like beauty fades over time, and you want to really find a partner that will be with you through the test of time. So
What are you looking for besides like not liking the movies?
I'm really into art and just being active.
Can I respond? So I did say that, the physical attraction just wasn't there. To me, physical attraction is very important because, there will be tough times, and, if all else fails, the friendship and the physical attraction is always going to be there. So, bodies change over time. That is 100% true. But, the only reason why, some of us, or at least me, are here is, because we're all physically attracted to each other. So,
And some people go for intellect, and some people go for physical attraction. Some people actually just go for, your aura or whatever. So I definitely agree with you, and I agree with what she's saying as well too, because it's just preferences. Yeah. Agree. Gotcha. Yes, come on up here. Okay. Do you have any questions for him?
I do. So your empire, what does that look like?
Hey guys, welcome to Little Blackbird 91. Listen, we are giving you guys one of those special lives once more again. Every Wednesday, we're back with Pop a Balloon review. Can I be honest with you? Okay. I need you to stop this nonsense about physical attraction not being a part of the choices. I'm going to choose based on physical attraction. We are young and we are free. Okay. All right. We are young and we are free. I'm going to choose somebody that I like seeing. Okay. We're going to choose somebody that we find physically attractive. And if you're going to choose me because I am ugly to you, but because I have great qualities, I'm telling you now, you're of the devil. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm in hell. I'm in the lower forms of Sheol. Okay. All right. I'm somewhere away from Abraham's bosom, because what is that? You telling me that you want to choose me because, you got great qualities, but when you look at me, you're like, he's okay. Don't you dare. Don't you dare choose me knowing that is how you feel about me. Okay? All right? Physical attraction is very important, but, I'm going ahead of myself today. But let me ask Sean the question before we jump into some festivities. Sean, what's your thoughts on this? Physical attraction, is it important or not?
Oh, yeah, it's absolutely important.
Mm.
Yeah, it's important. You should like the person inside and out for who they are. Now, if you're trying to do work to unpack why you're attracted to a certain thing, or like people get so deep rooted in their preferences, I think people should definitely push back on that. But ultimately, whoever you're with, you should be attracted to them. Now, if you're one of those people that like, I only like X, then I think you need to expand your horizons, because I don't just say, well, everybody's free. Of course, you're free to do what you want to do, but I think that you should not be so fixed in one specific thing, because people don't necessarily always show up that way.
Definitely hear you on that. And on that note, listen, let's get the show started. Pop the Balloon review of Love Mountain. And listen, it's a good show. If you haven't already checked out their show, go and check it out. I love the Pop the Balloon reviews that we do, because I think we get to have a bit of fun with it. So if you're here and you want a bit of fun, you want to enjoy the conversation, then make sure you stick around. Make sure you like, you share, subscribe. You click on that wonderful bell button for the notifications of the uploads as well. Let's get into this video, okay? We're going to scoot it all the way back. Let this brother start from the beginning. In fact, he was actually from the beginning. He was actually from the beginning. So shout out to him. Okay, we're going to start this video. Let's get into this. And myself and Sean are going to definitely review this for you guys as well. I don't know if you prefer it this way, Sean, or you want it big. How do you want it to be? This is why you need to declutter your mind. To those who are pure, all things are pure. Now, let me start quoting scripture now. You know what I'm saying to you? Blessed. Just kidding. All right, let's do this, man. Let's do this. Okay.
I can't hear.
Oh, my bad. You know what? False start. It's muted.
Okay, there you go. Okay, let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Denzel. I'm 30, and I work in retail management. A brand ambassador for a Black-owned clothing brand.
Okay. And what are some green flags in dating you?
I love to cook. I'm very consistent, and I love my Black queens.
Okay. What is a fun fact about you?
I also love interior designing, and I'm kind of a tourist in my own city.
Okay. So that's a fun fact?
Two fun facts.
Okay.
Two fun facts.
Okay. And what is your love path?
It said I was a free spirit.
Okay. All right. So you have no pop balloons. You are able to ask the ladies a question.
Okay. My question is, who is the most influential man in your life?
Okay. Let's start with your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Leah. I'm 32, and I am a healthcare administrator. The man who is most influential in my life is my father. I'm the baby of the bunch, so my dad definitely set the standards for me and my sisters. So my dad is my guy.
Thank you.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Manisha. I'm 46, and I have my own tax business. And the most influential man in my life is my brother. My brother's very smart. You know, I love the path that he went on. So he's the most influential person.
She got body, you know. I
Thank
can't
you.
lie to
Right.
you.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
And-
Okay.
Bro,
So my name is Courtney.
hold on. Listen, bro. I can't lie to you. I was thinking this. You know what, bro? I was like, are these ladies telling the truth about their age?
That was the
I
private
don't-
chat. Don't you get?
I mean, I'm gonna say it publicly. I didn't think they were that young.
You're terrible.
I'm just saying, it didn't look like some of them were young. I was like, are they sure? Like, are you sure? You know, that's what I was saying. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you know what I mean? I'm not looking at the age. I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, you know
Yeah,
what?
the ages aren't aging, and it's also it's like they just put people in a bag, shake them up, and toss them out on the screen. Because if he's 30, the first woman says she was 32. Okay, the next woman says she's 46.
It's a mixed
and
bag.
it's just going to be like I think there's a woman in her 50s on this panel too. So I don't know.
We get ages.
Yeah.
They said we don't discriminate. You know what I'm saying? Your brother might want a range. You know what I'm saying to you? So I hear it. A brother might want a range. Okay, so I hear it.
Okay.
My occupation is I'm a special education teacher. The most influential, I have several men in my life that are influential to me. The first person is my father. Then I have my papi, that's my grandfather. And then I have my uncle. So those are three men. They definitely take care of home and they showed me how it's supposed to be. So anything less, I'm not accepting.
And what is your age?
Oh, I'm 32.
Takes a village.
It does.
She looks
Your
like
name,
she
your
got
age, and your
quite
occupation.
a-
Hi, my name is Katrina. I am 52. My occupation is human resource.
Now she looks great for 52.
She does.
I don't know what
She
you're
actually
gonna
does.
say, but she's beautiful.
I'm just thinking about the age gap. That's what I'm thinking about. No, she's beautiful. I'm talking about the age
Mind
gap.
you, the woman in the blue. Oh, she didn't get there yet, so I don't want to ruin it. See, this is what happens when you watch a good. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I watched some of it before. I'm gonna let y'all get to it because the woman in the blue is about to just tell us a whole lot, and I'm like, say what now? But beautiful sister. No, in the black.
She is very beautiful. I love the short hair too. You know,
Another one. She's on my type. She almost looked like she could be related to Tiana Taylor.
I get you. Especially with the short hair as well. Yeah, that look. She's pretty though.
And the most influential man in my life is my grandfather. He's now deceased, but he did teach me how to love myself, how to be confident, and how to treat others with respect. Yes.
Sorry to hear that.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Elle. I'm 31 and I'm a loan officer. I help people get approved for mortgages.
Okay.
Oh, and the most influential person in my life has to be my father. He's a pastor, ex-military man, and taught me a lot of values such as valuing myself and standing up for what I believe in.
Thank you.
Awesome. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Sharita. I am 42. I'm a property manager.
What's your question?
Who's the most influential man in your life?
It would be my first cousin. He pretty much taught me everything I need to know about a man. So yeah,
That's good.
thank you.
It's good to see the
what was that
fathers.
laughter
Ladies
about?
asking
See,
questions.
I would have gotten annoyed
Why?
because the way she bust out laughing and she threw herself forward, it's like, did I crack a joke? It's like, what we talking about here?
So
Are you
listen, I'm about to
nervous?
laugh this boy.
It's just I didn't even hear an explanation. Oh, I'm just a little nervous, or I'm handsome, raise me up or something, but don't just crack up laughing and fall forward. Like what? Lydia, you are not paying attention. She said her first
First cousin.
What
She
the
said first.
heck?
She said
Her
first
first
husband.
husband.
Lydia said first husband. She said, "I'm gonna catch that woman out. That's what I'm gonna do."
That's
She
it.
said first husband.
We wasn't even really paying attention to their answers because I was so distracted. But they all gave solid answers for the
They actually did.
most influential,
Yeah.
Man in their lives. So.
Man in life. Yeah,
Good
it was actually
question. I
very
like that question too.
very, and it was very, the answer was very, very good as well. In my head, I had a very bad answer. I was like, it's not giving enough toxicity on this panel. So, but it's good. It's good that we're having those healthy men in their lives and stuff. So, honestly, it's good. I can't lie to you.
Yeah.
Damn, you know, the 52-year-old. I didn't know the 52-year-old had legs like that. You know.
Listen, listen. You see that stance? She's standing like
That is crazy. Yo, the stance
she's
of
sitting
her
on something,
is
bro.
crazy. Don't sleep on her, bro.
No.
Da, da, da. Woo, baby. I'm seeing the curvature. Okay.
All
She
right
got the heels
now.
on too that feel like as well. That's what I'm trying to
She
say.
got that snapping turtle, as they say.
Bruh. Hey, that figure is figurine. Sorry. Okay.
Okay.
So you asked us who is the most influential man. Who would you say is the most influential woman that's a part of your life?
I would have to say my mother. She's just very consistent, very hardworking, very loving. She just shows me what I should be looking for in a woman.
Absolutely. Is that who taught you how to cook?
No, she's not. No, she didn't teach.
You just learned. You just
I got on my own. Like, kind of just wanted to learn how to barbecue, and then
okay.
to barbecue, you have to cook certain things.
Definitely.
So you self-taught.
YouTube.
That's good too. Yeah, we'll take that.
What's our first thoughts on the gentleman though? He seems grounded. I can't lie to you. Like, I actually think he sounds very grounded. The question that he asked was a very good question. The first round, his answer here seems to be very grounded as well in terms of like who's the most influential woman. I'm sure he's going to answer again other people, but he sounds very grounded in his responses. Like I don't hear like sometimes when men talk, sometimes the question's gone in, but their response has gone underneath or over the question. It's like they've missed it completely. He doesn't give that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he seemed like a solid brother so far. With the verdict's out, we'll see how the rest of the show goes. But yeah, no, so far good questions. He seems very respectful.
100%. Okay.
Your question?
Do you have kids?
I do not.
And you would want kids?
I want an empire. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Do you have kids?
I have 3.
What are ages?
24, 22, and 19. And I have a grandson. That's 2. So
And you don't want to
Understandable.
make any more kids.
The body is
Nah.
brilliant. And that
You're
brings us-
handsome. You're very handsome, but
Thank you.
I know I can't give you no empire, baby.
Okay, your question.
What is your favorite childhood memory?
My favorite.
She's given that she had a healthy childhood. It's I'm not feeling no toxicity from her at all, and it's annoying me. That shows how toxic I got in my brain. But I'm hearing secure 2-parent household. You was decent.
I don't know. It's annoying. Don't ask me no questions like that. I gotta really reach back into my memory. My favorite childhood memory when my dad took me to the park and pushed me on the swing. Like, I mean, it's a nice first date question, I guess, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just being rude,
Okay, no words at all. I hear you.
Favorite childhood memory would be when my grandmother and my mother and my grandfather, like the day before he passed, we went to the beach. And I didn't know he was gonna pass the next day, but everybody knew. But that's what we wanted to do.
Mhm.
And so we just all just had a good time throwing the baseball, throwing the football at the beach.
Okay.
Your question.
My question is, I understand that you love to cook. I would like to challenge you to a cook-off. What's the favorite thing you like to cook?
Wings.
Chicken wings? Like
Yes.
buffalo wings?
Yes.
Okay, what about a meal?
We can add some corn on the cob, some
Oh,
rice.
Okay.
Just depending on what type of rice. Dirty rice.
oh yeah.
Okay,
I'll
start
make
rice.
homemade day rice. I love it. Yeah.
What other meals can you cook?
Yeah.
I'm more so gifted on the pit.
Okay.
I really like the barbecue.
And you
so
can grill as well?
Yeah,
Like
very
grilled
well.
chicken and steak and lamb?
Steak, yes.
Lamb?
Lamb I've
Okay.
never done.
Okay.
And you're willing to learn how to cook other things
I'm a
besides
sponge.
YouTube.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Sounds good to me.
Your question.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I see myself purchasing a new home with my family.
Okay.
Hopefully my expectant wife.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Crazy.
Damn.
They got him.
She done
But
pop-
they-
Uh-huh.
yeah, no, I was gonna say back to the cooking. This Negro don't cook either, because she said, "What about
Yeah,
a meal?" He said, "Add
I
some
know.
corn on the cob to the chicken wings." Negro, that's not a meal. You're talking about appetizers, little things on the side. You know, like she said,
Your whole
"What's your
life.
favorite meal to cook?" Chicken wings. A whole
On the
meal.
grill.
Corn on the cob, add some dirty rice. Well, what are you doing? You talk about you ordering at the Popeyes drive-up menu, and he want an empire. Now, I was trying to give him a pass, but now you talk about he want a whole empire, and in 5 years he gonna be moving in a house with his expected wife. So
Oh, frick.
I didn't see this part, but I knew he about to say something.
Yeah, the grilled chicken thing that was funny though. I mean, he you know what? He's a griller. That's what he's trying to say. He's a griller. He's not. I mean, he's still cooking. I guess we just didn't think of it in traditional sense of when you say cooking a whole meal. But he's trying to say that, hey, look, when it comes to the grill, this is what I'm all about. But it also lets you know something as well. And I think there may be something also in this. When the girl asked him, did his mum teach him how to cook? He said no. He learned from YouTube. So there might actually also be a disconnect between his mother and him. As much as he's saying that he loves his mother, he cares about his mother, mother's the most influential person, there may also be some emotional disconnection. Maybe his mom doesn't cook, but the old school, usually most people used to cook in some type of form. So there may be some disconnection that's actually happened there as well. Because we didn't hear him say, he said his mom, grandma, granddad, didn't hear dad. So there may be some disconnect that's happened there. You know what I mean? That might be a little bit deeper of a thing, because I'm surprised he didn't learn that from his mom, but he learned that from YouTube, which means he has to do that independently. So something else has happened. That's why he learned that. Yeah. So
Maybe his mama can't cook. Listen, not everybody mama can cook, No, hey, some people's mamas can't cook. So he's like, yeah, you can do a lot for me. I love her, but that's just not her, and that's not her lane, He just don't want to put his mama out there,
Respectfully.
Right.
I hear it.
Same, but with an empire. Someone that I can build one with, for sure.
Your question.
When you first saw me, what did you think?
Goof.
Now, why would you ask that question? Why would you ask that question? Old girl is fishing. What do you want me to say? You'll put me in a tight spot. You put me in a tight
Don't ask
spot.
me no question like that, because especially not in a very public forum. Because
Oh, frick me, bro. Yo. Oh, wow.
Feet.
Oh.
You just started laughing as soon as I looked you in the eyes.
Okay.
Sorry, Mrs.
Let's find out why the lady popped.
he
Why
said
she
she was
The reason
goofy.
I popped is that you said that you.
That's what he said.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's
damn.
find out why the lady.
Hopefully my expectant wife.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Same, but with an empire. Someone that I can build one with, for sure.
Your question.
When you first saw me, what did you think?
Goofy.
Oh.
You just started laughing as soon as I looked you in the eyes.
Okay. Let's find out why the lady popped. Why did you pop?
The reason I popped is that you said that your wife and your family, meaning kids. I don't have kids, and I don't know if I can have kids. I'm 52, so I don't want to waste your time. You know what I'm saying?
Understandable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
She don't have kids and she's 52 and she look that good.
Mm.
Sure. My oh my. It's given. I can't remember what that lady's name was in Friday. The one that was across the street. It's given that kind of woman. She is fine. Whew. Okay. I hear it. That curvature is great. Sorry. Focus.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, here's the hard part. Do you have your toothpick?
I didn't get a toothpick.
Okay, I have one. You are gonna have to pop one balloon.
This is tough. You
She
said
just
one.
holding the
Yes.
toothpick in there.
Okay.
Damn.
I'm following you.
I'm sorry.
And why'd you pop this lady's balloon?
It's just the physical attraction is just not there. I can tell you have a great personality, but I just know that it wouldn't last if we were to make it to the end or anything like that.
Understood.
Okay. Okay, you can ask the ladies, the remaining balloons a question.
Okay. What are your non-negotiables?
Good question.
Can start with you?
Non-negotiable for me would be someone who cannot communicate. Communication is key. Communication is everything. And without that, we can't have a successful friendship, better yet relationship.
Mhm.
So communication.
So mine too.
Okay. What's your non-negotiable?
My non-negotiables, not being able to communicate effectively, not having a job or a career, not being flexible or understanding. Those are my non-negotiables.
Thank you.
What's your non-negotiable?
When you lack consistency, meaning you don't show up when you say you will, or you don't do things that you say you will.
Understood.
Okay. I'm allowed the ladies to ask you a question.
Okay.
You said you're a tour in your own city.
Mhm.
What would you say would be your first date with me in the city of Houston?
My first date with you would be, I'm kind of mellow. I like to do things a little more intimate. I'm assuming that some women don't know how to play pool, so we'll go play pool and possibly go get something to eat, just to give me an opportunity to teach you something.
Definitely would like to be taught.
You don't know how to play pool?
I do not.
Oh, he will teach you. Your question?
How do you feel about that comment? I'm not saying it's a bad comment or anything, but how do you feel about the comment that he said? Obviously, someone I can teach you on a first date. I mean, I'm not trying to teach anybody anything on a first date. I would kind of be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to just be able to enjoy you, but that's my personal experience.
This is what I meant when I said so far so good. He's starting to go down a windy road. He want his woman barefoot and pregnant, cooking in the kitchen, and he want a woman he could tell her something and teach her, and then eventually tell her what to do. You know me. It's starting to show a little little patriarchy. I won't hit it with the misogyny yet, but the patriarchy is starting to show up for sure.
I hear you, brother. I hear you.
Do you like to go to the movies?
I do. I love the movies.
Okay.
You don't like the movies?
No, I went to the movies for a long time. In my last relationship, too long. I don't want to go to the movies anymore.
Now, what the heck is going on here? I said she might be coming from a secure home, but that's given very much you not come from a secure home. What do you mean you went to the movies all the time with your last partner? And do you have to keep going to the movies, or do you know how to put boundaries up? You can say, I want to go somewhere else. What the heck's going on? What the hell? Ah, no, Sean, talk to them because that's your people then.
Didn't I tell you from that first question? I knew something went right with her, because what the heliante? Because you don't want to go to the movies and you don't want to ever go to the movies again. Like, ma'am, listen, it's not like I'm a big movie goer that much where it's a deal breaker in a relationship. But Jesus Christ, she's strict. She is very strict. She just don't like him. That's what it is. I'm telling you, I said, there ain't no way she popping a
true.
balloon over no movies. If she likes a guy, she will go to the movies. She just don't like him, and she sees that he want to have a whole slew of kids. He don't know how to cook nothing but chicken wings, and he want to tell her what to do. So she said, "Pack it up, Buttercup."
Yeah, you're not gonna break my heart. I hear it.
You don't like the movies either?
I look for something different. So movies just wouldn't be one.
What are
And
you looking for?
I like how you look and everything, but I would like to encourage you to look past appearances too, because things like beauty fades over time, and you want to really find a partner that would be.
Now we missed something, bro. Something happened, and they must have edited or something. It don't make sense. The jump is wild. He never made any comments.
Your question.
Do you like to go to the movies?
I do. I love the movies.
Okay.
You don't like the movies?
No, I went to the movies for a long time. In my last relationship, too long. I don't want to go to the movies anymore.
Okay. You don't like the movies either?
I look for something different. So movies just wouldn't be one.
What are
And
you looking for?
I like how you look and everything, but I would like to encourage you to look past appearances too, because things like beauty fades over time, and you want to really find a partner that would be with you through the test of time. So
So what are you looking for besides like not liking the movies?
I'm really into art and just being active.
Can I respond? So I did say that, the physical attraction just wasn't there. To me, physical attraction is very important because, there will be tough times, and, if all else fails, the friendship and the physical attraction is always going to be there. So, bodies change over time. That is 100% true. But, the only reason why, some of us, or at least me, are here is, because we're all physically attracted to each other.
And some people go for intellect, and some people go for physical attraction. Some people actually just go for, your aura or whatever. So I definitely agree with you, and I agree with what she's saying as well too, because it's just preferences. Yeah. Agree. Gotcha.
It don't even make
Oh,
sense.
she's talking about when he popped the balloon of the girl in the black dress. Remember, he said she's just not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not attracted to her. Sorry, sis, that is giving insecurity if you're popping your balloon on based on the fact that he said about appearances and you popping your thing. Why am I popping based on what you said about appearances to someone else because he popped their balloon? That's nuts. Why am I popping? Why am I popping? You know what I'm saying, Chu? If he says that he doesn't find her attractive, why are you popping? Just say you don't like him. Do you know what I mean? Because it just sounds dumb. I can't lie to you, it just sounds dumb. Why would you pop the balloon?
Now, I'm going to give her a little bit of room. She seems like, in her whole essence, she's hippy dippy trippy, so she's in her head and she's like, yes, I'm, she's one of those people that just really deep and, I want things to be rooted in things that really matter, I want the effervescence of your soul to captivate me. That's why she didn't even like the movies. So she's one of those. She needs to find, a hippy dippy Essos, like an eccentric kind of person, and they're gonna ride off into the sunset in the clouds.
All right. That's a fair shout. Can't rock on that. I can't mad about it. I do hear what you're saying on that part.
Now the chick with the movies, the woman with the movie, excuse me, she was woohoo. Ain't no way.
Yes, come on up here. Okay, do you have any questions for him?
I do. So your empire, what does that look like to you? And how would you help the family build upon that empire?
It more so looks like I want 3 children, maybe 3 in an accident or whatever the case may be. And
a what?
I'll just help whatever needs to be done.
3 in a what? This Negro said in an accident.
3 on an accident.
There's some things you just keep inside of your head that should not come out. 3 in an accident.
Right in
Whoa, bro. What the hell?
What's this, a spades game? I have 4 on a possible. You know, like what? Yo, I read something the other day. I was watching something the other day, and it was like, yo, if we as men had to think about kids, we would think about it a whole lot differently. We'd be less flippant. Talk about we want some 3-4 kids. You
For
put me
real.
on that labor table, you lucky to get 1. 1, maybe 2. That's
At
all,
the most.
that's all I got. I seen a couple videos of what labor looks like, changed my whole position on stress and women. I'm like, I see what
Oh
you're
my
talking about.
gosh.
I might be able to give you 1.
Oh my gosh, fam. he gonna rethink his strategy. That's for sure. He gonna do. He gonna rethink his strategy. This 3 and the accident is crazy.
You know, whatever that calls for, more than my wife needs. If she needs financial support, if she needs emotional
Yeah.
support, I'm 100% involved, 100% all the time.
I don't remember if I asked you if do you have children?
So I do. I have 1 daughter. So
How old is she?
she is 11. She'll be 12 in December, and her opinion, her everything matters to me. So, you know, I know you said 3, but what about, you know, my one that I already have?
So 2 kids.
Do you have any questions for her?
I did, but my mind went blank.
So how do we feel about each other?
I'm with it.
Okay, so we have a match.
Yes.
All right, we have a match. There you go. Okay, take your girl. Take your girl. Yeah, go right on there. So we want this balloon, the match balloon. Oh, that's a good look.
What I do love though is that this show has not this show has many normal people. Like they seem very normal in terms of like off the street people, like, you know what I mean? It's not all your models, IG models, all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, and he seemed like he liked her. So that's
Yeah.
the first trick, you know. He was happy. He reached the arm out. He was smiling. He was chatty. So good on them.
You ain't telling lies.
Explain. I wasn't there, so tell me what happened.
So the first one was because I want children,
Mhm.
which is understandable. They're a little older, and the other one.
Jesus to the will. Oh my days. Hold on.
was
I
'cause,
got to tap in the
She asked if I
chat.
wanted to go to the movies.
Wait a second. So she popped on you because you said that you didn't want to go to the movies?
I do like.
Oh,
to
you
go
do
to,
like to go to the movies.
Correct.
Okay, so she said that's not her cup of tea.
Correct.
Okay, Leah, do you like to go to the movies?
I do.
Oh, it's always a good fun time.
It is, and it's quality time.
Yes. And then also you can take a really big purse with you and you can put some snacks in there. You know, you can go the hood way. You know what I'm saying? You see? Man, you know how it is? Okay, so good. Okay, you don't want to go to the movies. Next. All right. So okay. So what did you like about Denzel when you saw him up there?
Very much intelligent. I can tell just by the words that he would use. And the first question that he asks about the men who influence our lives, I think it takes a man to ask about another man. So that was
Mhm.
like, okay,
Green lights.
green light.
Yes, I love that. So what prompted you to ask that question, Denzel?
Catch After the Pop for exclusive interviews hosted by Christina Olivier. Check the description for the link.
Already. What's good, brother? Who we rocking with today?
Yeah, my name Q.
Q.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, where you from, big dog?
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia. What you came looking for, man? What you got in mind?
Man, I just came, find looking for me. That's it. I don't like to force things.
If he don't stop swinging that damn microphone as he's talking, I'm like he's gonna book me on the head. Yo, bro, just talk, bro. Hold still, bro, because you swinging that microphone a little bit too much.
That's just nervous energy,
Yeah, for real.
Nervous energy.
So
Yeah.
whatever's there is there. For
Something in particular you looking for?
just a kind woman, down to earth, real kind and easy going. So that's all I'm looking
That's a bet.
The way
Give me
for
one
waving,
deal breaker.
though.
One deal breaker for me, probably cigarette smoking, man. I know that's real cliche, but
Yeah.
I can't deal with anybody who smoke cigarettes.
I got you, bro. Me neither. That's a bet.
Sir.
Okay, let's bring in our next single gentleman. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Okay, let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
All right, my name is Q. I'm 32 and I do security. I'm in school for IT, so I'm looking to move to that field sometime soon. So
And what are some green flags in dating you?
green flags and dating me is I respect boundaries, whatever boundaries you put out there, I respect them. Cool under pressure, I like to communicate, so open-minded. So those things y'all may feel like people judge you for, feel free to tell them about that. And I like stuff like that. So yeah.
And what is an interesting fact about you?
I like female rap, so Glorilla, Sexy Red, I like stuff like that. So
Glorilla.
yeah, I like Glorilla.
Okay, and what is your love path?
Say I'm a free spirit.
Free spirit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, you have no pop balloons. You may ask the ladies a question.
Okay. My first question would be, if you can go back in time to your younger self and give yourself some advice, what would it be?
Okay. Let's start with your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Manisha. I'm 46, and I have my own tax business. What I would do if I can go back,
If you can go back in time and speak to your younger self, like what kind of advice would you give you now that you're older, like for now?
I would listen more to my mom. You know, just be more like just kind of take what she told me when I was younger in consideration and just be more, just respecting my mom.
I like that.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Okay, so my name is Courtney. I'm a special education teacher and I'm 32. How young? Like,
It doesn't matter, like maybe like in your teens. Whatever.
okay. So mine involves sports. So I probably would have chosen a different path as far as which colleges I probably would have went to and played for. I probably would have chosen differently and just known it was okay to choose a different path and not think, just because it's a junior college or something like that. So, it's not okay to play at that different school. Just chosen differently just to set me up a different way.
I like that also.
Mhm.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hi, my name is Katrina. I'm 52. My occupation is HR. If I can go back to my younger years, when I graduated from high school, I would have went to law school to be a lawyer because I would like to be a prosecutor. So that's something I thought about years later. But after I got my master's and my bachelor's, I'm like, I'm not going back. But I wish I would have had law school on my mind when I graduated from high school. Yes, indeed.
Not too late.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Elle. I'm a loan originator. And if I could go back in time, I would tell myself that confidence is key. I wasn't always the most confident and sure of myself. For example, if someone told me I was wrong, even if I was right, I would internalize that and second guess it. So I think I would learn that early on. I'd probably be.
And what was your age too?
Oh, I'm 30. Oops, sorry.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't think she's finished that particular she put that process. As soon as she said it, I said, yep, I can tell. She one of them people that you tell her the sky is red, she gonna be like, are you sure? I know it's blue. No, it's red. And she 1 or 2 times she gonna fold. I ain't gonna lie to you. She's giving that energy that she folds easy. You know what I mean?
You talking about the one in the white?
Yeah.
The one like the white top. I told you she's like a little hippy dippy trippy to me. So she's gonna take you on a bunch of twists and turns.
You on that one, boy.
Sorry, I'm 31. I just turned 31.
Okay.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Sharita. I'm a property manager. And if I can go back in time, I would love differently.
And what was your age?
I'm 42.
Okay. I'm gonna allow the ladies to ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you have kids?
I have 1 kid.
You want more kids?
I'm open to it. Whatever my partner decides, I'm open to it. So it's not a deal breaker or not.
Okay.
How old is your one kid?
He's 6.
Okay. And why'd you pop?
I can't have any kids, and I don't want any more kids.
I was just not open to it, meaning like if he wanted to,
And if
if
they don't
not,
want to, you're okay with
still
that?
cool with it. So yeah,
I'm sorry.
like, you're good.
Okay. What was your question?
What is your relationship like with your mother?
My mom passed when I was 15, so yeah, it just happened when I was young. So yeah. Well, I did have my cousin take me in, me and my siblings. So me and her real close. I appreciated her for that because when I did lose my mom, I didn't have to go to foster care. So we're real close, and she took us in. So yeah.
That's all.
Okay, let's find out why the ladies popped.
Okay.
Why did you pop?
You said you have a child and you would like more, and I might not be able to have it. Sorry.
Yeah, just to reiterate, I was just open to it. So if I was to meet somebody and they say they didn't want any, then I'm fine with it also. I'm just my wife. I respect you.
So basically, he's open to not having children too.
Yeah.
Okay. And why'd you pop?
The same thing. I don't think you were really sure about wanting another child, and that's a big decision that you must be sure about.
Yeah, I definitely respect it.
And you have any children?
I don't.
But you do want some. Okay. And why'd you pop?
I don't want any more kids. My kids are grown, so that's the reason why I popped that.
Okay, I respect it.
Okay.
I think you got an attraction issue. I can't even lie to you, bro. I don't know. I know the kids thing was a big thing, but it sounds like there was a little bit of an attraction issue here. Can't lie to you. I think they were a little bit jealous because he's thicker than. Okay, stop. Go on, anyway, Sean.
Jealous of what? I know you didn't say what I did. You got what the heck now? What the hell?
Hey, go on because I'm gonna get us in trouble.
Please. Yeah. So I don't know. I just don't think they did a good job curating the contestants match with the person, because like 80%, I understand maybe one or two, but like 80% of these women are significantly older than him. I think he's like he's like 32 or 34, somewhere in that range. And most of these women are in their 40s.
Yeah.
If not the girl, I guess the girl in the white top, she said she wanted kids and he wasn't sure. Once she answered, that made sense, because you have to want children, or at least have the desire. And so yeah, I get it.
No, I definitely hear you. The age gap is a bit mad, and it's affecting the efficiency of the men be able to choose correctly, because of course a woman's older than him by like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. It's never going to be the same, right? The society we live in, we've not grown up that way, so it's gonna be some way, you know what I mean? It's gonna be some way in terms of the choices that are going to be made. And I think the kids thing, like I said, he didn't say he said he was open, like whether you want kids or don't want kids. I think he was open, but I definitely understand what she was saying about being sure about it. I think he's in a space where it's like, I could do what I've got, but I also know that if I love someone, I could actually go more, you know what I mean? So I understand it too.
Yeah, I think his answer, because there's people that are like that, and maybe they will go on to have more kids or not, but I also understand from the perspective, like, when you're in a relationship with somebody, that like you want them to want to have kids, especially if you don't have kids already. Because a lot of people that have kids already, they'll be like, listen, I can or I cannot. It doesn't matter. It's up to my partner. It takes two people to raise a child. And I think, like, especially in today's day and age, you want somebody equally. For me, I get that, because I want somebody equally yoked in that department. I don't want you to be, it's okay if I do, it's okay if I don't. I want you to be fully wanting them, and then I fully want them, and then we can have them together, if that makes sense to you.
I definitely hear what you're saying.
Okay. Do you have any questions for him?
Sis, just pop your balloon
What is
now.
your biggest regret in life?
My biggest regret in life, I guess just getting out of the military early. I did 5 years and got out, but I probably should have stayed in.
What branch were you in?
I was a Marine.
The Marines, okay.
Sold.
Do you have any questions for him?
How do you handle conflict when you're in a relationship?
So I want to talk about it. I'm a type of person, I want to talk about it like right then when it happens. I am patient, so I will wait until you're ready to talk about it. But I'm not the type of person, don't keep putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. That's not gonna sit well at all.
How do you handle conflict?
I'm easy to talk to. I like to talk right then and there also. If we need to walk away and give it time, I'm cool with that also. So it's just, I try to find the best path for dealing with it.
How much time?
It depends on you. Different people need different, durations of time. So I try to read who they are and I try to adapt to that and just try to go from there.
I'm going to tell you something. That boy's a fearful avoidant. I'm going to tell you why. That comment at the very end where he said, I'm going to adapt to who you are and how you move. Trust me, that is what he's actually talking about, mirroring. You're going to mirror what the person does. Yeah, and then when she replied, I said, that sounds very anxious. I said, the way she said, we're going to talk about it now. I said, oh, baby, she ain't going to give you no rest. She's going to be up in your business. Okay. So you argue, she's going to be like up on your skin. Nothing wrong with that necessarily. It's just something that's to be aware of in a relationship as well. So going forward as well. But he sold her with the I was a Marine for 5 years. So she was like, you know what I mean? Go for it, Sean.
But with the Marine part, he said he quit, so that was one of his biggest regrets. So yeah, I'm not sure if that was it. I don't know. Just thinking about his answer, 'cause I guess we'd have to see it play out and get a little bit more. This isn't the platform. This dating show is probably not it. But with his answer, I would need to hear a little more, because initially it didn't sound that bad to me, because I think a good communicator, and this is something I learned when I was managing people, and they taught me about emotional intelligence. You twist yourself, you tweak your style to the person that you're with, right? So if the person that you're with is more, they need 10 minutes, then you could say, okay, I can accommodate 10 minutes. Somebody might be like, I need 2 hours, right? So it's not like, again, if this is how he manifested, that could work. Now, if all he does is you say this and he does that, that's a different story. But if he's able to tweak himself and kind of, not manipulate, but like just, adjust himself to the person that he's with, I don't see anything wrong with that.
That's fair. No, I definitely hear that as well. Yeah, I definitely hear that 100%.
I really have a lot more questions.
You do?
I do.
You can ask a few more.
So,
What do you want to match? You okay with each other?
told you.
Why you pop?
Sis, she'll popped it earlier on. You were looking for an excuse to get out. We could tell you were looking for an excuse to get out. Just be honest about it. Rather than cooking up this damn excuse and you shaking your head now, I have a question. How do I catch him out? How do I ask a question that's going to show a red flag so I don't look bad? No, just tell the truth. You don't want to be with him. You don't find him I don't think you find him attractive, and I don't think you really want to do it. It's okay.
It's just more so it's the earrings for me. Just a little bit. I think you're dressed very well. I think everything is matching. You look very nice. You're very clean. You smell nice. I smell you from over here. You smell like cocoa butter and things like that. It's just the hoops. That's it.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I heard it before, man. It's just I'd rather be mean than try to be somebody else to appease people. So I respect that though.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
That stand, that sway that he got going on, I'm just saying, it can affect. That's what I'm going to say. The stand is a little bit, just a little bit, probably just need to strengthen a little bit on the knees, leg day. The same. No, I'm saying that, sometimes people can judge by that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that's necessarily anything, but I'm saying sometimes people can judge by that. And this is me personally, I can tell that he's been around a lot more women. I'm not saying he's gay or anything. I'm just saying I can tell he's been around a lot of women. His energy and his aura and the way he asserts himself and even the stand, it's given he's been around a lot of women.
Maybe it's the genes. I don't know.
Could be, but that leg stand, that leg plant on the left hand side.
I think it's just the gene. It's the genes doing that. You got some almost not quite skinny jeans, but almost skinny jeans.
I mean, they're not that tight. It's just a stance for me. That's what I'm saying.
Haitian Empress says she don't see it. You see it. I don't know. I don't really see it. But if you say, "Hey, listen, I ain't gonna debate it with you," I don't really see it. I think he's just a what they call. He's a husky guy, and then he got on some tight jeans, for his size, But nevertheless, that woman didn't like him either. I don't know why you gonna pop somebody over some hoops.
I mean, listen, I didn't think his jeans were even that tight, to be honest. But I hear what you're saying. Maybe it's a little bit tight.
Haitian Empress is on to it. She said almost too tight with semi-knock knees. There you go.
Maybe it's that. Maybe it's a semi-knock knees. No, maybe it's a semi-knock knees. Maybe it's a semi-knock knees. You know what I'm saying to you? It's just like the stance. Like I said, it was the stance of the legs. That's all. But yeah, I hear it. You know what I'm saying to you? I hear it.
Okay, unfortunately, all the balloons have been popped. Thank you very much.
Okay, so when you walked out, did they initially start popping on you?
No, nobody popped.
Oh, so they was feeling yourself a little bit? He was like,
nobody popped until I said like a certain thing. So yeah.
Uh-oh. What'd you say?
They asked about kids, and then I have one which I don't think they had an issue with, but when it came to me being open to more, I think they misinterpreted when I said I'm open to it, meaning like if they want one, then it's fine. And
Mhm.
if they don't, then I'm also cool with it as well.
Oh.
I'm fine with my one.
So you think they interpreted it as if you were saying you had to have more children?
Yeah.
Okay, but you were just saying, look, if you want a baby, we can have a baby.
Yeah.
But that's not, either way, you're cool.
Yeah, either way, I'm
Oh.
fine with my one son, and then one girl said that she didn't like it because it sounded unsure. So, which I respect as well, because that's a big decision to make when you're dealing with somebody.
Catch after the pop.
He seems sensitive. He seems sensitive. Sensible though. He seems like a sensible lad. You know what I'm saying to you? Seems like somebody who just is sensible. So I can definitely, I like it. I like the energy. I keep saying he looks deflated. Yeah, he probably did. I mean, because look, he came out and he had all balloons, and then by the end, nothing was popping. Excuse the pun, so to say. But yeah, by the end, I get it why you'd be deflated. You know what I'm saying? You came out there strong, and then the strength just leaves you because the ladies one thing because you said about kids. I can understand that. It's a bit painful. You know what I'm saying, Chu? A bit painful. I can understand. All right.
Good evening. Okay, let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
How y'all doing, ladies? My name is Adrian. I'm 35 years old, and I'm in the industrial development field.
Okay, and what are some green flags in dating you?
Green flags in dating me.
Green flag, first of all, is the green attire that he's got going on.
I'm well versed in everything. I'm a pretty versatile guy, so you never know what you're getting with me as far as just dates and excitement. I'm very caring, very nurturing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a gentleman.
Okay, and what is an interesting fact about you?
I'm allergic to ketchup.
What?
Don't put no ketchup on my burger, sandwich, nothing.
What happens if?
I start vomiting instantly.
Okay. And what is your love path?
My love path, I'm a harmonizer.
Okay. All right. Well, so far you have no pop balloons. You may ask the ladies a question.
Okay. Let's start off with you in the blue.
The question is general.
Oh, the question is general. About to grill y'all one by one. All right, ladies. How do y'all feel about kids? Men with kids, dating men with kids.
How many?
Now, the way he talking, are you telling me? I'm just saying it's given 0.5 speed.
Yeah, he finna be a problem. He finna be a problem. You in the blue. You in the blue. Yo, take it down a couple notches, bro. You already, you got your vacation outfit, your Somerset on with your glasses. Just be easy, brother. Be easy.
Take it easy.
Turn down the temperature.
Oh, baby.
Do you have?
I have one.
How old?
I have an 8-year-old son.
Okay. Let's start with you giving him your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Manisha, and I have my own tax business. What was the question for a second? I went over there. How do I feel about a man with kids? With you with kids?
Dating a man with kids.
I mean, I have 3.
Okay. Cool.
So, do you want more kids?
In the future, I mean, everybody's different, but that's more of a second date question.
So hold on. So, do you want more kids, or are you open to not having any more kids?
That answer, I'm kind of liquid with it.
You're not sure.
Not sure.
Yeah, okay.
How's she gonna say when the last time she was about to pop last? See, that's what I'm trying to say. When someone finds someone attractive, they're gonna make exceptions, bro. Okay, all right, they're gonna make exceptions. Because she said, even though he wasn't sure, he said his answer said he was liquid.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Courtney. I'm a special education teacher. My question oh no, sorry. I'm 32. How do I feel about a man with kids? As long as not too many, 3 and up is just too many.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll be back. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Elle. I am 31, and I am a loan originator.
How do you feel about a man with kids? He has 1 child.
I don't mind a man with kids. You have to have a good co-parenting relationship. And then you also have to be open to have more in the future. Because being a stepmom is a lot of responsibility. and you got to be willing to reciprocate that in some way.
And you have no children.
I don't have any children.
Okay.
And,
Okay.
and can you take your shades off, please? I like to look in the eyes. Yeah.
It's kind of bright. Yeah.
Now,
Your name, your age, and your
yeah. Now, see, she's the one that popped on the guy that wasn't sure the last
Yep.
time. Talking about,
Yep.
I don't have kids and I want to be sure. You know, I want the, you know, I was trying to give her the benefit of doubt. But now
Told
here
your
she
ass.
go. She playing me
She
to the left.
playing. She playing because
I don't like that. I don't like that she played me to the left because I tried to give her a little, you know, a little room to be decisive with the person that wants kids and they can want kids together. But now she playing. You know, the other girl did pop at the front though. She thought about it.
Yeah, blue. Yeah,
Sometimes
she did.
people just need to sit on it a little bit. So she sat on it. She said, "Yeah, I'm a grandmother, so this what we not gonna do is play around if I'm about more kids or not." So
You know what's interesting is because obviously, why is she making the exception for the guy? Because she finds him attractive, which is the very thing she said. I need you to look beyond attraction. Well, clearly you ain't looked beyond attraction because right now you're making exceptions for this for this man. So what? Because he's 6 foot plus, wearing a very nice, by the way, very nice mint combination he's got going on. I like the color scheme. I know he's already on holiday on this already, but you know she already making a different section, which means when you said about attraction, this is why I said about the you're not liking somebody. Stop lying. Just be honest. You don't like the person. Now you're making concoctions of stories of, you know, look beyond the attraction. For what? When you're not doing it either. You know, you this guy told you he's liquid. What more did you want? I need a man to be open to it.
insane anyway. What kind of answer? What kind of non-answer answer is that? I'm liquid. What?
Yeah, but you know,
Then you heard what he said the first time to the other woman. He told her that's more of a second date question anyway. And the host had to intervene and was like, yeah. Now, what we're not going to do
is dismiss.
Is to be dismissive. Yeah. So anybody still got their balloons unpopped, they want to they want to be involved for the plot with this dude.
Yeah. I ain't going to lie to you. Ain't going to hold you. He's a handsome man, though.
Occupation? I'm Sharita. I'm 42. I'm a property manager. I don't care if men have a kid. I'm going to let them out their mind.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. You do have a pop balloon or some pop balloons. Let's find out why the ladies popped. Why'd you pop?
Because he's not sure if he wants kids, and I'm not going to have any more kids.
Well, I said that because I mean it kind of fluctuates with the partner. You know what I'm saying? If I'm with somebody who doesn't want to have kids, then you know, I'll kind of, you know, move towards that depending on, you know what I'm saying, how far we go.
Well, I'm 46. So
Okay. Well,
I mean, you already know.
you want to, you know, you pass that age. Okay.
Have you ever dated an older woman?
I have.
Oh, okay.
And why'd you pop?
My name is Katrina. I pop because I typically do not date guys with kids, to be honest. Yeah, and
I respect
that seems
it.
to be the going question here, so I'll keep.
And why'd you pop?
I want someone who is sure that they want kids.
Okay.
More
Like I
kids.
said, if I'm with somebody who wants kids, then, you know what I'm saying, we moving forward in that way. But it takes two to tango. So
So, but I mean, ideally, you're okay with just one.
ideally, yes.
And he said he wouldn't mind having more kids.
Okay.
Okay. And why'd you pop?
I don't feel like as though we could probably talk about many things.
You don't?
No.
I mean, that was just question one, you know, but it's okay.
Okay.
Feel how you feel.
Now, sis, what you trying to say about old boy? That he dumb? That's what you trying to say.
Or maybe she was saying they don't have a lot in common.
Maybe. But it's only the first question. I don't know how she got to that place in the first place, bro. How you get to that
see how
place?
she got there. I can see how she got
How?
there.
How can you see that?
Bro, with his coming out talking, first he had his shades on. Then, you know, he come in there talk about you. I want to start with you in the blue. Then he talk about I'm liquid. When you ask him a question, you kind of get a feel for the person's vibe. They're not the most verbose, shall we say. Crazy homebody girl said it. He a little, I wouldn't say low vibrational for me, but he's getting there. He's getting there for sure.
Nah, I hear it still. I can't lie to you. I hear it still. I'm not even
But
mad at it.
can we go back to this lady? It's like,
Which one?
I don't know. I just kind of think I don't want to be. Maybe this is just my misogyny that kicks in, and my patriarchy that's kicking up that I got to unpack. But she's 52. She doesn't have kids. She doesn't want to have any more kids or even like try by any alternative means, right? But then she prefers to date men that don't have kids. I mean, like,
at your age, it's gonna be hard.
You're really limiting yourself. So, like, for me, I think, I get it if you're saying, you don't want to have any more children. Of course, like, I'm not talking about that part, but it's all those things together, and that just limits your options. And then you come on a show like this, a pop the balloon style. You're looking for a needle in a haystack. Well, she's just a pretty lady that just wants to, wants to be seen. Maybe, I don't know.
No, I hear what you're saying. She's limited her stock by doing that. And definitely on Pop the Balloon, you're gonna find men that are gonna have kids and stuff like that. But maybe she's thinking, maybe she feels like she can find that needle. Maybe she feels like she can find that needle. I mean, them legs are amazing. She might find that needle. Okay, all right. She might find that needle. She got legs like Dexter Laboratory's mom. Let me focus, bro. Let me be focused, bro. She almost broke her leg there. I can't lie to you. Sis was almost down and out. Hey, sis,
Okay.
we almost lost sis, man. We almost lost
Yeah,
her.
how you feel?
We almost lost her. Watch this. Damn, she's sitting heavy. That's why.
Do you have any questions for him?
Legs.
Are you a good kisser? And how do you know?
I think I am a good kisser, and I never got any complaints.
And do you have any questions for her?
What's your ideal first date? Like, where would you, if it was up to you, where would you take someone you're interested in?
On a helicopter ride.
Helicopter ride. Wow, that's, I'm not sure I'm ready for all that, R.I.P. Kobe Bryant, but, I mean, but that's very, like, I'm an adventurous person. I love adventure. So, I like that.
Thank you.
Okay.
This boy is looking to get a sugar mama, and she's ready to give the sugar. I can't lie to you. This woman is looking to give sugar, and he's ready to receive it. This brother said, listen, I can do what I... Look how she's looking at him. Head tilted, looking at... She is going to ravish him. He's about to be ravished. I'm telling you. Woo! He finished. He better pack his bags and be ready.
And how do you feel about each other?
Okay, I like her. She's nice. Seems like an easygoing person.
And very much so.
Okay.
So is this a match?
It's a match.
It is a match. There we go. Yeah.
YN.
Thank you, girl.
He is going to blowbacks because there's nothing else. I can't see anything else. She is a good 42, whatever she is. You didn't even hold her hand.
He reached for his. She said, "Take my hand."
You trying to get some blowback? Because ain't
All the ladies were looking really good here tonight, and we don't always get that every single time. So I'm very excited about it. Okay. So what made you, Mr. Adrian, come out to Pop the Balloon?
I actually got the invite from a friend of mine.
That encouraged you? Had they done it before?
Yes, I have.
And they had a good experience?
Yeah, they were just like, it's fun, You never know who you might see or what you might, end up with.
Yes. So I know that you have done the Pop the Balloon experience before, right?
I did. I was nervous as hell the first time, but I'm glad I didn't get a match.
She's the one that said last time, remember? She's the one that said the thingy.
What'd she say?
Hey, she's the one that said about she's supposed to have sex.
No, that wasn't the same lady. That wasn't the same lady. The one that we did last time, where the woman said that she was looking with she was another one with the younger guy.
It's not her then. Okay.
No, that's not her. That lady, she had on like the little the lace thing and the tights or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they don't seem like a match. And this host, This one back here, she is fully charged. You know, when your phone is like, she's like, so what did you think? You know, she is like alert. Like her energy is all the way turned up.
She said, listen, you gonna get this work. Okay.
Said,
let me do it.
Tell us, let's talk to us. She's smiling, she's happy. He don't look too happy. He talk about his friend sent him the link. So what brought you on? My friend told me to come on. All right, so you ain't about nothing.
Nah, you're right here. I'm telling you, she's trying to get a Y in.
We got a match today. Yes, indeed. And if at first you don't succeed, we can dust it off and try again. Yeah. So when me and Deshay were talking about how much we loved you when you were here last time, how great your personality was, you know, and that we were so happy to see you come back. And we really both said we hope that she makes a match today, and then that's what happens.
Lord, answer your prayers.
Yes, indeed.
Catch After the Pop for exclusive interviews hosted by Christine Olivier. Check the description for the link.
All right, what's up, H-Town? My name is Apex. I'm looking for a nice young lady to grow with, get to know, and go from there. It work till it don't. Come on.
Okay, let's bring in our next single gentleman. Hello.
Hey, how you doing today?
Your mic. I'm
How
good.
you doing
How
today?
are
I'm
you?
sorry.
You're fine.
Definitely.
Okay, let's start with your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Ray Carlton. They call me Apex. I'm a nurse and I'm also a realtor. I do a lot of different businesses. I deal with a lot of people all over the world.
And what is your age?
I'm 44.
Okay. And what are some green flags in dating you?
Well, one thing that's green, I'll tell you about that, is his suit. I can tell you that straight. Brother said he gonna come out banging. Okay, all right, he gonna come out banging.
Some green flags in dating me is the most important thing, which is also my first question. I'm a man of like principles. So my first question will be, do you believe in God? You have to believe in God to deal with me.
Okay, you'll ask that in a few minutes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, but the green flags in dating you are that you believe in the Lord?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And then after that, it'll just go from there.
Now he didn't say all of that. He said you have to believe in God. You gotta make it very precise. The brother said you gotta believe in God. That is a very broad spectrum. She added the Lord. That Lord makes it a bit more specific, but that may mean you gotta let him answer and tell us the truth, because he just said I like to believe in God. I just want to be always cautious of that when someone says they want to believe in God, because God is a very broad word. You know what I'm saying? True. We need to find by faith. And there's a name that's above all names. There's a name above all names. Anyway, sorry.
There are some of the things that, you know, I'm looking for something stable, something peaceful. Like, it works till it don't. You know what I mean? And so that being said, like, I like for people to be genuine, sincere, you know, honest. If I can't deal with you straight, and if we're having an argument about just something, and you sit back and just doing the argument, you lie about what we're talking about. I believe that people, when you lie to me about small things, you lie to me about big things.
Okay, and what is an interesting fact about you?
Interesting fact about me is that I'm like nothing you've ever seen. It's the greatest show on earth.
Okay. What is your love path?
Sean, talk to your boy, man. Talk to your boy. He just says the greatest show he's ever seen. Talk to your boy.
I don't know. I'm just distracted by the green leprechaun suit. I'm sorry. I can't take him too serious. He talking about he got a whole bunch of businesses and he's a nurse. Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to give the brother a chance, but I'm not to hear him out before I make too bad of a judgment. But so far, he just talking a whole bunch of talk.
Hey, that.
My love path is the stable lover.
Stable lover?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. So I'm a very stable person. I don't believe that success resides with confusion.
Okay. All right. Well, you don't have any pop balloons. So... Okay. Oh, you do have some pop balloons. That's excellent. Just wanted to pop you. Yeah. Okay. Giving your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Manisha. I'm 46 and I have my own tax business.
Love it.
And why'd you pop?
Short.
That's okay. You know what I mean? Some of the most notorious people in the world are short. Because I'm about it though.
She said because he's short. Damn, at least she's honest. At least he's honest. I can't even be mad at it, you know. At least he's honest. What do you think about that, Sean?
Listen, she's said it like it is, so I think that's good. And I'm glad somebody in this Beast Mode Youth Football says this: how you love path is how you approach love, because they keep asking, "What's your love path?" Is there a test we take to figure that out?
Yeah, on the website, yeah.
Oh, okay. We should do that. We should do that next one and then everybody can see the criteria. So
Yeah.
we can know what the heck is going on, because every time they keep saying love path and the guys keep saying, what did he say? I'm a free spirit. I'm like, huh?
You ain't lie. You ain't lie. Well, you're gonna find out.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
So
now, why she him like that?
Because she's sick of him with this mic. Because that's the thing that he's get all over the place with this mic. Then he fanning his fingers out, showing all his gold rings. What's he about to do? He looked like he's about to sing a song. He reminds me from the preacher. I don't know if you saw the original Coming to America before.
Yeah.
From the island. Randy Jackson, ladies and gentlemen, Randy Jackson. I'm like, what is he doing? He's killing me.
Oh my gosh, bro. I'm like, yo, she done tapped him so hard on the shoulder.
I'm 46 and I have my own tax business.
Love it.
And why'd you pop?
Short.
That's okay. You know what I mean? Some of the most notorious people in the world are short. But I'm about it though.
Okay.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
So Courtney, I am a special education teacher, and I'm 32. So the part that the reason why I popped the balloon was because you said I'm a person that it works until it doesn't. I like to keep trying until, you know what I mean. Like we try everything, and even still keep trying. Like so I think that was enough for me.
Well, here's the thing about it. You could be doing something and trying your best. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And I'm not gonna go take myself through anything that doesn't make sense. You know what I mean?
That's
If
fair.
it doesn't work, why would you keep putting yourself through that?
That's fair.
Okay, your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hi, my name is
wait.
Katrina. I'm 52.
His answer made sense. She seemed like she might be a little, because at what point do you let go, ma'am? Or do we have to get the authorities involved? Do we need to get an order of protection for a breakup? Because she was like, I just keep going and going and going and going, and I don't want to give up.
That's why.
When do you give up?
That's why she don't want to be in the cinema no more. Because that's a part of that not giving up. I don't know what she did at the cinema.
She's strict.
I'm not sure what happened at the cinema, but the cinema is definitely telling something now.
But you see, wait, you got to see the mic, bro. That's why she's tapping him, because she's like, you doing too much back there. Just keep it steady, brother. You doing too much.
It's too much movement.
Too much movement. You're killing the mic, the sound. We can't hear you, and we kind of low key whispered a little bit, But his answer response to him was good though. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, nah, that's too funny. Because she's gonna do it
but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And I'm not gonna go take myself through anything that doesn't make sense. You know what I mean?
That's
if
fair.
it doesn't work, why would you keep putting yourself through that?
That's fair.
Okay, your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hi, my name is Katrina.
And that leg hook was crazy, blood. That's what I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna say nothing else. That leg hook at the end was just crazy, blood.
I'm 52. My occupation is human resource.
Yes, ma'am.
And the reason why I popped is because I don't feel a connection with you. I like to be able to want to kiss you, hug you, and all that. So I don't feel that connection with you.
I can understand that.
But you have gorgeous eyes.
Definitely.
Yeah, mesmerizing eyes. Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yes, sir.
I respect what people feel and don't feel.
Yes.
The Bible says, "Is my sheep will know the sound of my voice." And so,
Okay.
if somebody likes you or doesn't respond to you, I'm not mystified. It's my job to holler at you. It's your job to respond.
Yes, sir. I
Yes,
understand.
ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
So,
Not him having advice for the lady.
Do you have any questions for him? Okay.
Questions.
your
I
time.
heard you hear the word stable a lot. What is your ideal partner?
my ideal partner is somebody who doesn't cause confusion. a lot of times, because people are uneven about themselves, they don't know what they really want. And so when something comes and approaches them that they really want, they don't know what to do with it. And so I like to make sure that people are really sure about where they're going, because I'm sure about where I'm going.
Okay. Do you have any more questions? Or do you have any-
Do you have any kids?
I don't have any children.
Do you want children?
I would love children one day.
Do you have children?
I don't. I have a daughter, but she's estranged. But
Wrap this up. She about to pop in any second now, and if she don't pop, she's really completely.
at the same time, I don't mind having children with the right person, because when you decide to have a kid with somebody, too many people have kids, but don't really plan to be with somebody for 18 years. You know what I mean? And so if you having kids with somebody and you're not planning to be with them for 18 years, it's going to cause a problem.
He gonna talk himself into a popping of the balloon because that answer was so long. I don't know what he was trying to say.
You know what I mean? And so it's so important to decide to have kids with somebody who you feel like you're going to be with for the rest of your life.
I completely agree.
Yes, ma'am.
Agree with what? Sis?
She done found somebody that's just as hippy dippy trippy in a different way than her. Maybe that's why she is into it, because he just saying a whole bunch of words. It's complete word salad over here. How she didn't pop when this man said he's estranged from his daughter? How
Or
are
ask more
you?
questions.
Forget no questions. We get to pop the balloon. We got to take in information, process it, and make quick decisions. You tell me you estranged from your child, pop. Because people only tell a little bit of the truth. So that means there's a whole lot more. Nah.
Oh my God.
I assume that's why you don't have any kids.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
I have a
Definitely.
plethora of nieces and nephews. And
And that's cool. And they'll fill your heart until you find the right person to have kids with.
right.
Do you
Absolutely.
have any more questions?
No, I don't. I'm not gonna pop my balloon just out of respect because I feel like that we can vibe on a spiritual level and also business as well. But I do wish you best of luck in the future.
I have no problem with that, and I respect that. Thank you for being receptive.
Okay, thank you. All right. Unfortunately, all the balloons have been popped.
Go bring some more balloons in.
I mean, she ain't pop a balloon.
I'm not messed up about it.
You're fine. Okay, thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, they're strange to the daughter part.
So what made you brave enough to say that you're gonna come out here tonight?
It really wasn't about being brave.
I think it's about being brave. You're putting yourself out there, and some people would never.
I mean, true. You put yourself out there every day. It depends on what level you want to put yourself out there at. If you're scared, success resides on the other side of fear.
Yep.
I've conquered fear a long time ago.
Yeah, but everyone hasn't done that. So I'm giving you a compliment. Big ups to you for overcoming, fear and saying that you do what you want to do. Because there are some people that don't. Yeah, so it's a good thing.
Yeah, definitely. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
bro.
You came drippy. You got your outfit on.
Huh?
She is like a tiger.
Honestly,
She's like,
I mean, he
"When
didn't
did you
actually
come
say
out here?"
anything bad. He didn't actually say anything bad in that respect. Do you know what I'm saying? But she pounced on it, boy. She was
Yeah,
like,
yeah. She's like, "You brave?" It's like, whoa.
I was like, I didn't really say anything to. I mean, listen, the strange daughter part is wild, but he didn't really say anything here. But she's on it. She was on his neck, boy. She said, "Listen, you ain't gonna get away from here for free. Trust me on that. Believe me." That's
You got your suit with your loafers and everything. So you came dressed to impress, which is a good thing. Were the ladies appreciating that?
Catch after the pop for
Okay, we've reached the end. Final thought, Sean.
Yeah, this one was I don't know. I didn't see any matches that seemed like they was gonna match. I know a couple of them walked away. Well, maybe the first dude, he walked off with the woman in the yellow. But we got to see the follow-ups to see if it sticks. But the second one with the shades and the lady with the black dress, that ain't going nowhere before night, if it go anywhere at all. But it's fun. These are fun. They need to just do a better alignment of the people, like, have it more like age appropriate, or people that want similar things. Like when they do their little survey, do you want more kids? Boom. Then we're going to match you with people that are open to have kids or want more kids. Do you not want kids? Then we're going to put you with people that either have kids and don't want any more or just don't want kids. Because that stuff, that's going to be an immediate, you want to at least, those things are important.
You ain't lying about that, bro. I mean, I think most of the couples here are probably gonna come back maybe next time and all be on a reunion, and it will be like mayhem. It'll just be mayhem because I don't see any couples in this episode. Although we actually had 3 people or 2 people choose each other, I don't really see it. Can't lie to you. I felt like people just settling. I felt like people were just trying to get on a date. People just want to vibe, but I'm not really seeing couples. You know what I'm saying, too? So it'll be interesting to find out what happens on the reunion. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, listen, that was good. I enjoyed myself, man. That was fun, man. I was laughing through the situation. This is a hell of funny. I love Mountain one especially. I love it. It's good vibes as well. But any other thoughts there, Sean, before we wrap up?
Yeah, don't forget, we gotta do the love path thing. We gotta post the quiz and then talk about that a little bit so that we can get a better understanding of that, because that seems like that is a major question that is asked of every one of the main people. But yeah, overall, I enjoyed it. It's a good time. It's fun. You get to see different people's reactions. People accommodating when they said they wasn't going to, but they do another reason. So all good things to watch and pay attention to.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that as well. I think, like I said, I love the show. I think it's a good concept. Obviously, we're not doing the main one, but I love this. I love Mountain one because they have real people. You know what I'm saying to you? Real everyday off the street people. And of course, Pop the Balloon has so many different versions. There's Detroit, there is Jamaica, there is Florida, there is. I mean, I see so many in my thingy. So, but yeah, it was good vibes. Listen, audience, thank you very much. We appreciate you. It was good vibes to have you on board again once more. Make sure you guys are liking, you're sharing, you're subscribing. You're clicking on that wonderful bell button for notifications of the uploads. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll be talking about. I need to do 2 videos tomorrow actually, but I don't know if I'll do it in time, so probably a late one. But DDG and Hallie, I know you guys have been asking me and I've not done it yet. Hey, I just want to say, I backed Hallie the whole way, but the evidence that came out, I'm gonna have to do her like I did Kiki. Baby, you wrong. You wrong. You can't be doing what you've been doing. So when I drop my video, we'll talk about it as well, and break it down a little bit more as well for you guys. And yeah, well, that can start next week because baby, we already done Tuesday already, so we can go again next week. Back Tuesday next week, we'll be back again panel. So we go again. So never ever met. So we'll be back next Tuesday. We'll do the panel. I will do a panel on that as well, guys. And then I think someone asked about the Kevin Gates and Brittany Renner situation. 52 days. So I'll drop a video tomorrow once I finish coaching, and we'll get into some stuff. Okay. But listen, audience members, thank you very much. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you stay locked and loaded. It's time for bed. And if those of you who got work in the morning, turn your phone off. Okay. There's no need to scroll on TikTok and YouTube. It's past your bedtimes. Okay. All right. Let us find rest. Okay. I appreciate you guys. Stay locked, stay loaded. We'll see you again tomorrow. Very soon. Listen. Oh, wait, Sean, you watch this Love Island? Because listen, I'm on it, USA version. I am on it.
I can't keep up. This is just too many episodes. I'm stuck on episode 2 or 3. I forget where I'm stuck at.
I need you to pace up.
I'm seeing everything, all the clips coming across social media though. So it's like I kind of know, Ace is being a menace. Jeremiah is down bad with a broken heart, looking like on the path to a broken heart that he don't know about yet. But I need to literally sit down and watch and get plugged in. But it's just too many. When they do an episode a day, it's like, I get overwhelmed. I can't catch up.
That's usually me, but this season I'm invested. I can't lie to you. I don't do the UK. I don't like the UK one. They trash the black women all the time. They choose black boys who don't like black women. It's just I'm sick and tired of it. And then they end up with these white boys who actually don't like them. And then it's interracial relationship dominance. I can't. I'm sorry. So I'll rather stick with the black people on black Love Island USA. But okay, cool. Audience members, thank you so much. It's so much appreciated. We will see you again for another one next week. Much. Ta-ra, ta-ra. Goodbye.